Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Finding Balance with MP. I'm so excited. See who what got here. Before we get into the conversation, I want to trap her, guys. You remember the post I made 2 months back, and I said, let us do a challenge, a song challenge, and you will have to tell the people what that song reminds you of. You know, there's just this particular song or a season of your life that you've been singing this song, or something happened, and each time you hear a particular song, it brings back that memory. So since you failed to do it right now, you're stuck with the camera and you will have to do it. But I'm gonna start first, right? Let me sing a song and I will tell you guys what this song brings back to my memory. Okay. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, is true. I saw your face in the cloud space. La la la, you know the song?
Yeah.
With you, I'll always. All right. So, guys, this song is the first person ever that chatted me, that wanted to go out with me, gave me a CD of this song. So he just gave me the CD and then he left. Oh my God. So when I went home, I heard this song. My heart was jiggly, 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 jiggly. Then later, that guy just disappeared. And then he said that, you know, this cha-cha gown, because that's what I was putting on by then. You know, this your Christmas, Cinderella gowns and everything. He said, the guy said, I'm still putting on cha-cha gown. I was like, whatever, get out, my friend. So each time I hear this song, I remember, you know, the first time somebody approached me and I was like, oh my God, your turn.
I actually wanted to go somewhere far from this topic, but let's stay around this topic because she just reminded me of one incident I had to. So this is a song. I don't know if you guys know it. You are the treasure that I seek. You were close to me, but I did not know the love that I seek for many years was right beside me, yet I couldn't feel it. When I closed my eyes, hey, I see you, and then yeah, and I just remembered that that song, someone also actually sent that song to me. And it's actually a song that I like a lot.
Yeah.
From way back. Whenever they'll be playing that song on the radio in Bamenda, I'll find myself crying.
Really?
There was a movie that was attached to the song, and
yeah,
it was so sorrowful.
Yeah.
I think it was, what's that guy's name?
Two-Face.
He was dark in complexion.
No, Two-Face is the one that sang the song, right?
Yeah. I think it also featured in a movie.
Yeah.
Something like that, but
I can't remember.
I really love this song. I'm sure most of you can relate to that song.
Guys, let's know in the comment section if you have your own song, you've not done the challenge. Back to you. Thank you. And now let's move on to our episode.
I see you. Welcome to Finding Balance with MP.
In the journey in fulfilling our purpose, we are always confronted with the perception that others have and the determination that we have given ourselves to absorb the things that will come to it, to tolerate, to amend. And you see what advice we do? Because when you're on the other side, you see the effect, you see the beautiful part. It at times it's negative, right? And you're like, why do you keep taking this thing? Why do you keep tolerating? But for that person going through it, it's not always that they need that advice or they are stupid, but they have made up their mind to endure, to go through that journey, to go through that training. Why? they know what they are looking for. They are sure of where they are going to. So you externally, the pressure can be too much. Today, I want us to talk about enduring in the place of purpose. Enduring in the place of purpose, finding the balance, how to handle the pressure of the people around you that keep questioning you. Why this? Why are you not letting you go? But deep inside of you, you are fine. You are okay. You know what you want. You know what you tolerate. You know your limit. How do I create that balance? How do I find it? And then I have a guest that will help us unpack this amazing topic. Welcome to Finding Balance with MP. This is that place, that spot where purpose meet together, where we can bring balance between the chaotic events around our life and that divine peaceful place that God has for us. The word of God is our substance. It is our reference for balance. I need you to subscribe, right? Each week I get reports telling me that most of the people watching my episode are not my subscriber. 607 guys, what are you guys doing? Watch. Those that are watching that haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And now I'm gonna invite my amazing, beautiful, awesome woman of God, Princessa. I call her La Princessa, to come join me on Pack. She's gonna help us to find the balance between the pressure that our environment gives us with the determination that we have to fulfill our purpose. And today we have an amazing guest. I will just allow her to present herself. Welcome, Vanessa. I call her Vanessa because you know what? On Finding Balance with MP, we drop every title. We want to be us. We want to be raw. We want to be 8 years old, 9 years old, 12 years old. So welcome to Finding Balance with MP. Can you tell us a little about yourself?
Thank you so much, Mama MP. I don't know how to drop the mom. I'm sorry. Yeah, like you rightly said, my name is Vanessa, or Teku and Vanessa, the beautiful. I want to know my age. I'm very young. I'm a customer service representative and I'm a gospel music minister. Also an artist. That's me. That's basically most of the things that I do, and I'm a passionate lover of.
Wow, she's an editor too, guys. She's so good with Canva, Pro, and all the rest. I'm so happy. I've been looking forward for us having this episode, from the longest of time. I'm so excited. Thank you, and welcome here. And I got so thrilled when you launched your album, the live session that we did during your birthday, and we didn't get to know deeply about your story. But one thing that stands out for you is that you are that person that has accommodated, like tolerated the Lord, and I feel there is a reason for it. The episode of today, we want to focus on in the pursuit of your purpose. How do you tolerate? What makes you keep that balance within you despite the pressure or things people will come and tell you, hey Vanessa, damn this thing, let go, they were rude to you, they were this to you, don't look back. But yet, just tell us about your journey that led to that launching that live session. I'm so curious. I want to know it. What happened?
Okay, I'll be delighted to share that with you.
Yes.
I think this is the first time I'll be telling you guys a lot about that. But I want you to know that I've come from far.
Yeah.
I've come from so far. I started singing at the age of 9. 8,
Wow.
9.
Mm-mm.
I mean studio singing, not choir at church or whatever. Like, that was my first time. Someone just came to, his name is Kelv J, he's online. He just came to our school, and then we were doing this. I was in the Cali school by then, and we were doing this, yearly thing where schools compete, and I was a conductor.
Yeah.
And I was singing, and he heard my voice. Since he was dealing with kids, he decided to take me to the studio straight up.
Wow.
And he taught me the song there, and asked me to sing it there. So
At 9.
at 9 years old,
Yeah.
and he taught me all the 3 parts I had to sing. That was the first time.
Yeah.
And he was amazed at how smart I was.
Mm-mm.
Like, I did what I was asked to do. And
Yeah.
he discovered that there was something peculiar about
Inside.
me. And that's how I built up. The person I grew up with, my foster mother,
Mm-mm.
also discovered this talent. She discovered I would always write songs. And I had a book, in fact, many books. And when I lose those books, I'll cry a lot because
Yeah.
it's been from there. I will just keep writing songs non-stop, and I'll lose the books. I'll lose the songs. And she told me to keep writing, and we'll have events and wherever she would take me there, and I would sing. And when I went to high school, I discovered that there was more.
Yeah.
And it all popped up, by the way, to cut the story short, it all popped up at the age of, let's say 15, 16.
Yeah.
I was more aware, and I got signed by a record label owner in Yaoundé when I was 18 years old.
Wow.
He signed me. We did an album. I have an album. I usually hide it. I usually hide it because I don't know. You know that thing of insecurity. You feel like, when you think of it, hey, this girl, why are you singing like that? Yeah,
But I'm sure it was awesome.
At that time,
Yeah.
at that time, it was awesome. People were like, my God. And my church members were like, they were
This is
blessed.
it.
They were blessed. But when I go back to it, I'm like,
And what was I singing?
I don't even have the songs because they were on a CD.
Yeah.
So just maybe about 2 were online. So I've lost.
I can basically relate, and through your journey, how did you get to know what you were called to do as a person? How were you convinced? Is it just because you knew how to sing, you were singing, it was coming out good, people were admiring, but what was that conviction of what you were called to do?
Okay, beautiful question. What was that conviction? I discovered that I was more of a performer.
Yeah.
Of course, I love entertaining people. I love singing and encouraging people. By the way, that's one of the beautiful things that God has put inside of me, where I can just look at someone and I know that you need encouragement. And what I do is I just sing for you.
Yeah.
And
sing for me.
I'll do that at the end. So, when I was doing all of those, I felt empty. I wasn't still feeling fulfilled. I had that feeling that there was something inside of me that was missing.
Yeah.
Yes, I have the voice, I can sing, but something is calling from my inside.
Yeah.
And once I started asking those questions, things were happening around me that were not aligning. And I had to, I moved to another town. That's when I moved to my hometown, Vanessa. And that was where everything changed for me. God made me connect to people who were finding purpose, who were teaching about purpose. And that was the first time I ever heard that you have a purpose. So that's where it all began.
Yeah, that's amazing. Another part about purpose is that when you find it, you are convinced about it. You alone know what has happened to you, right? The other people around you, they are not aware. So there are things you do, there are things you sacrifice, there are decisions that you take. In the eyes of others, it will look like suffering, it will look like stupidity, it will look like madness, it will look like they are using you, you don't know what you're doing, but deep inside of you, you're finding that joy and happiness. So today, I want you to share with us, how was it with you, and how did you find that balance with the people that didn't know your purpose, didn't understand, and the sacrifice you were doing because of what you had seen or what God has shown you?
So, I first of all want to say that I have an amazing family.
Man,
my family loves me, and they just want to see me prosper.
Yeah.
But there was a point where they just did not understand why I was so consumed with this music thing. You know, because at that point, to me, it was already beyond just doing music. It was a call inside, a call to commitment, a call to dedication, a call to defying all odds and showing up even when it's not comfortable. I remember I had to work with my mom. She still has a carpentry shop where she sells good and all of that. And I was studying at the time online. Then I had these music groups that I had to join. Now I was gifted musically, but I had to work. I had to learn.
Yes.
God was calling me into the gospel music ministry, but I had that thing of perfection. I wanted to be perfect in what I was doing. I wanted to be excellent.
You knew there was more.
I knew there was more, and I knew that it's not just about singing. There's that part of prayer. There's that part of the word, and I didn't have all of those things because I was let's say a Catholic by then. So I was blank on a lot. And when I would see other people minister, I watch them minister, I'll be like, what's so different about this person? And I was so curious. And if you ask them, they'll tell you that I served under almost all the ministers you can call as their backup singers. If they just call for someone that needs to help them, I'll happily go. And most times when I'll be going, sometimes I cry because it was not comfortable. It's not like, and I wouldn't even let them know that the circumstances did not let me to come. Yes, I had other things I was supposed to do, but since I had to show up, this is purpose of talking about men. So every other thing to me at that time is like, this one is more important to me. It's purpose, even if they're not paying me. I remember going on sets. I won a competition. I was promised some money. It never came to me.
They didn't give it.
So they always use that as, can't you see that you're being used? You're being used. How long do you want this to go on before you know that they are using your talent, they're using your gift? And my mom hated that. She hated that so badly. She would get so mad and pissed off. And I'll be like, it's part of the process.
I just want to do it.
Yes. That thing that it's uncomfortable.
Yes.
You're not happy. You'd cry. But the next day you still go.
You still go.
Yeah.
You will still go. You want to do it. I can really relate to that because for someone like me that I'm being called to coach people and do things, I've invested a lot in trainings. I've invested a lot in courses that I have to take, and there were times where I had to deprive my kids from outing, from clothes, from why? Because I need to maybe assist somebody. I need to pay for something. For me, that is more relevant for the future, right? Let's say I need to pay for a course that I know that I need this so that I can be better educated to help the 100 people out there. If I can deprive you of Jollibee, McDonald's, that will not matter in 3 or 4 or 5 years, then I have to do it. So guys, stay tuned. You can put in your questions, your comment, even as you listen. If you're at that place where the pressure of outside is not allowing you to pursue what you want, the first thing you have to think of is, why am I doing this? If it's for pressure, as you heard from Vanessa, it will come, it's inevitable. And the painful part is when it comes within the house. But one thing that will definitely keep you going is your why. It's your why. So if you don't have a why, it's easy for you to fumble and everything. So despite all these things that were happening, were there a point that you took a decision, or because I guess at the point or at the level after going through that back and forth, that uncomfortable, it is no longer uncomfortable, right? There are things that you have been able to, build in some discipline, build in a mindset or a decision that you took, like, okay, you know what? I know what I have to do. Let every place be still. Is there any time you had to take some radical decision because of what you were pursuing?
The answer is yes. I had to be focused. I had to be focused. I told myself, I know what God has said about me. I know what I have seen. I know what I have seen.
Yeah.
And I know where I'm going to. So I had to be focused, pay attention, the noise, the voices, they were speaking to me, and I won't lie to you, they were getting to me.
Yes.
They were getting to me. But I'll cry.
Yes.
I'll cry and I'll wipe my tears. And the next day, I'll wake up and I'll still go to the studio. I'll still go to I'll still go to the studio. I'll still go to that audition. I'll still go connect with that person. I'll still go back up even that person that it sometimes I'll be living from the farm, from a hill somewhere. I'm so tired. I'll still go there. I told myself that success doesn't come on a platter of gold.
Yes.
And I need these things to fuel me. And I said this one thing I told myself, they won't understand now.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I don't blame them because when God called me or He showed me these things, they were already there together with me.
It wasn't a conference call.
It wasn't a conference call like you always say. It wasn't a conference call. So why do you expect them to understand exactly like you?
That's deep.
But one thing that can make them understand is your results.
Yes.
So when I started yielding some results, because I've not gotten anywhere by the way, and I started yielding some results, my mom would look at me like that and she would be so proud of me. My mom is the most proud person of me right now. She's so proud of me. My family is so proud of me. She brags about me everywhere. And I was always hoping for that day when she would understand that this girl has been sold out for Jesus.
Just so amazing to know that with time your mom got to understand that this child, it's for God, and now she's proud of you and everything. It's a beautiful end. But now I want you to address the people listening to us right now, and how can they find that balance? What are the things that they need to say to themselves to bring them to that spot of consistency, making sure that they meet their divine purpose?
Yes. So I got to learn along the way, and I'll be telling you this. You need to know why you're doing what you're doing. Because when these voices will start clouding your mind, when people will be against you, when people will turn their backs on you, you'll be left to yourself. And what the devil does is that he brings in thoughts that will defeat you. But at that point in time, you ask yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing? I told myself, there is a bigger purpose to this thing. And I have to suffer now so that later on, the world will benefit from this. Yes. If I can touch a little community with this little that I know, just imagine if I invest more in this thing. That's a wider audience I'm gonna reach. So know your why, know why you're doing it.
Yes.
And talking about the finding balance, don't be one-sided. Now, one thing I never understood was that my mom, my family actually had a point, because they wanted the best for me, but I wasn't just seeing it. I was blindly consumed. So I was blindly consumed in a way that all my time, I would hardly even invest in my personal self. It was more of showing up for other people, using my talent, using what I had, and I was neglecting myself. I was neglecting my work at home. I was neglecting the business that fits us, because you need the money as well. So I needed to find that balance where I support my family and I go for my purpose. And definitely my family will support, will align with my purpose. Even if they don't get it immediately, they will get it along the way. At least their testimony should not be that this child has derailed from
That's amazing. And the same thing happened to me. For me and my mom, it was, your school performance is non-negotiable. So long as you give me this result, I am okay with you going out, because conferences, seminars is something too that I was exposed to very early. As from 3, I was already going to 3B, sleeping over for seminars, doing adverts and the rest. So the condition for that was my school performance and then work at home.
Very
Everybody
important.
has purpose. Your work at home is non-negotiable.
Yes.
Once you plan it, they will even find that joy to allow you go. And something amazing you said is know your why, because somebody's why can just be to be seen, to receive money. But at time your why was that I need training. I am in my training ground.
Yes.
I am not in my finding money ground or doing anything. I just want to grab a little of what I am receiving here.
Get experience.
Get experience.
Yeah.
Because your why will be tested. Your why will be tested. And remember, in the place of prayer, God gives you clarity and assurance. Okay? And the way you react externally, that's how the others will move along. Don't say, I don't care. Take out the time, as I said, have family love her. Take out the time to evaluate. What are they saying? Don't allow, this is where the balance coming. Don't allow it to derail you if it's not part of God, what God is saying. But what are they saying? Is it about your work? Is it about your attitude? Is it about your discipline? Then align it. It shouldn't stop you from fulfilling purpose. Rather, it should take you to even fulfill it better and better and better. Oh, what amazing discussion!
Just to add something
please.
to this.
Yes.
I did an analysis. Analysis, and I discovered that most parents or many parents fight the desires or the purpose of their children.
Yeah.
Because of what it's turning them into.
Yes.
And most time is because they have attitude problems.
Yes.
When you just mentioned attitude, I remember.
Yes.
They have attitude problems. They're not getting any better. They're just being rude. They're trying to be audacious. It's good to be audacious, but what's the intent of your audacity? Is it to prove a point to your parents that I have grown, I can challenge you, I can do what I want to do? The truth about purpose, especially in Christ, is that it first of all comes to transform you as a person.
As a person.
Not to make you arrogant.
Yes.
Not to make you too proud. It comes to transform you.
Yes.
And once your family, your friends see that you're becoming a better person through the purpose you are pursuing, they will stand with you.
They will stand with you.
They will stand with you, and they will be there for you. There will be times when they will feel like you're doing too much.
Yes.
But like I said, don't expect them to understand.
But
stay focused and never be arrogant in that pursuit. Be humble.
That's
very humble.
That's amazing. And I think through this it has taken us from the start point onto the finish line. So we are saying, in the pursuit of your purpose, the first thing is you need to know why God has called you for that thing. Once you identify it, your family, your friends, the people around you will not get it, right? They will not get it first because you alone know why God has called you. But if there is a reproach, there is resistance. If there is resistance, do an evaluation. Check, how am I doing it? It's not time for you to give up because you have a why. Your why should not be money. Don't let other people derail you from your why. Once you have that figure out, be consistent, be persistent, keep doing it, and your why will not stop you from being a good boy, a good girl, a good mommy, a good daddy, a good brother or sister.
Of course.
It will make you rather a better person. Say, no, I don't care, you guys, no. Align this thing, be consistent, and definitely everything will find alignment. Wow, thank you so much. It was an amazing discussion. Please, guys, let me know if you have further questions for Minister Vanessa. I'm going to share her details here, okay? You can follow her on YouTube. Her album is... And until next time, please subscribe. Bye.